Good evening, everyone. We will begin the evening service of the Miroku Association headquarters, expressing our gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for the permission and protection granted us while participating today in God's divine plan of constructing a paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. Taka amahara ni kamsumarimasu. Kamuroki kamuromi no mikoto mochite. Sumemi oya kamu izana gino mikoto. Tsukushi no himuka no tachi hana no. Odo no ahagi hana ni misogi hara itamo. Toki ni narimaseru harai no o kami tachi moro moro no magakoto tsumi kegare o harai tamai kiyome tamai toma osukoto no yoshi o amatsu kami kuni tsukami ya oyorozu no kami tachi tomo ni ame no fuji koma no mimi furi tarete kikoshi meseto kashikomi mo maosu Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Oshiemiyoya Shino Kami Mamori Tamae Sakihae Tamae Oshiemiyoya Shino Kami Mamori Tamae Sakihae Tamae. Kam Nagara Tamachi Haemase. Kam Nagara Tamachi Haemase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei.
May God the Meishu-sama bless you.
Johrei is now concluded. We will now listen to a reading from Meishu-sama's teachings. Good and evil. No matter how virtuous an act may seem, if done by one with little faith in God, most probably the motive is self-centered. A person who draws close and whispers words secretly about others is surely someone who cannot be trusted. Those who do what is right always, with clear minds and cheerful hearts, leave no room, not even the slightest crack through which the dark forces can take hold. In order to prevent crimes, laws and regulations have been formed. Police departments, courts, and prisons have been set up, and every effort has been made by authorities to curtail crimes. This is the same as building a cage for dangerous wild animals and enclosing them with an iron fence in order to prevent them from harming people. In other words, criminals are treated not as human beings, but as dangerous wild beasts. What a pity it is that those who were born to be precious human beings should degrade themselves to the point of becoming like beasts and ending their lives as such. It is an eternal truth that human beings exist somewhere between the divine and the animals and can lower themselves to the level of beasts, just as they can elevate themselves to godliness. Truly civilized people are those who have freed themselves from their lower, baser nature. The progress of civilization depends on the elevation of human beings from the level of vice to the level of virtue. Paradise on earth is a place where only individuals who have reached such a level reside.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters evening service. Thank you also for continuing praying for world peace, for all victims of wars, of natural disasters, as well as man-made disasters. This evening, I want to share with you the faith experience of Mayumi Mieko Hanashiro. She's from Taguatinga, Brazil. Mayumi is 13 years old and was born into a household of Johrei members. 2010, when her mother was pregnant with her, medical tests indicate that she might be born with a genetic syndrome. Given the situation, practices of faith were intensified, channeling and receiving Johrei, some days receiving Johrei continuously for 24 hours, offering donations of gratitude, offering ancestor services, and dedicating the Ikebana Sangetsu sector. In September, when she was born, surprisingly, the diagnosis of genetic problems were ruled out. However, at 3 months of age, she began to experience constant skin rashes, recurrent bloody diarrhea. There were days when her diaper had to be changed up to 18 times. When she began eating solid foods, her body rejected various foods, including some fruits and vegetables. The suspicion was that she had multiple food allergies, which, according to doctors, would only prove after the age of 7 and would still involve many dietary restrictions. Once again, her parents intensified their dedications. They provided her with an average of 4 hours of Johrei daily, increased their daily read of Meishu-sama's teachings, regularly offered donations of gratitude, and prioritized a natural and organic diet for her. With consistency in our practice of faith, her symptoms gradually diminished. By the age of 4, she was no longer allergic to any foods. Mayumi is very grateful to have been born into a household of Johrei members. She doesn't know how her life would be without God and Meishu-sama taking care of her. September of last year, she was blessed to receive the Ohikari Sacred Focal Point. Currently, she's part of the youth group, dedicates her time serving, making flower arrangements, and hopes to introduce the light of Johrei to many, many people. Thank you very much for attending this evening service, for listening to this very beautiful faith experience. I wish you a most wonderful weekend.
This brings to a conclusion our evening service. Thank you everyone for joining us. We wish you a very blessed evening.